What's going on, guys? S.Bell MMA here with Wrestling Sparring with Saeed, who is actually our wrestling coach. Saeed's got a very solid wrestling background and grappling background. Has a very high pedigree of wrestling, so it's always really good to get some wrestling sparring in with him. So here, as we get going, you see we're doing a lot of hand fighting. Currently, I'm doing wrestling once a week. I want to up that, but I definitely learn a lot from each of the sessions I get with Saeed. Hand fighting, positioning, and posture is very important here. Here you see he ends up getting a headlock and trying to shoot for the takedown, and I'm able to get out of that. So we get back to the hand fighting. For me, I'm not too foreign to the concept of wrestling. I've picked up some stuff from guys I train with in BJJ who were wrestlers. There you see I shoot for kind of a judo throw, but I don't commit to it, and my posture's a little off, and I was a little off balance. So as we get to hand fighting here, I don't want to give up or commit too much to anything, because Saeed's got really good ability to reverse. There you see I kind of feint the single leg. And also for me, having an American football background also helps a lot with shooting a single or a double, because it's like trying to get a tackle. But as we keep going here, I still want to be aggressive, because you kind of learn by doing here. You see I shoot for the single. I go to try to reverse, but then I end up giving up my leg, and then you see I kind of pull into guard as a reflex from BJJ. So Saeed gets the takedown there. So we end up resetting and get back to the hand fighting. And hand fighting and positioning and knowing which side you're going to shoot on is very important in wrestling. For me, I haven't figured out yet which side I'm strongest on. Going against BJJ guys or maybe judo guys, I can shoot a double leg or single leg pretty easily. But with a guy who's got a very strong wrestling pedigree, obviously, I'm going to be the one that's in a deficit, like I am here. Here you see I shoot the double. He goes to reverse. I go to reverse that, but then we end up knocking the camera and changing levels, so we have to reset. I didn't realize the camera was out of position, so you'll see I kind of had to adjust the angle here because we were kind of almost out of frame in a lot of these positions here. So we get back to the hand fighting, and you'll see here like we're kind of head to head. It's just kind of like bulls going at each other, locking horns, which is a lot of what you're going to do in the wrestling position. And you'll see kind of the way that we wrestle here is kind of like wrestling for MMA, because when we're up against the cage or things like that, we'll continue here. You see these are all positions where we went out of frame, which is why you kind of see us skip through a little bit. But as we get to hand fighting here, you see we're locked up. He goes to shoot. I'm able to sprawl out. I lock the head in, and then he's able to pull out. But you see there's actually a level change, so we can't necessarily keep going over here, and we have to end up resetting. I go to try to swing over, but we have to reset. So as we get going again here, Saeed's trying to walk me back towards the cage. You'll see, and then he ends up, again, just pushing me back. Again, I don't want to give up too much position in wrestling. There he shoots a double. He ends up getting the takedown there, but we ended up going out of frame. So as we reset here, for me, I just want to see what Saeed's going to do, but he's a lot of the time waiting for me. And it's good for me to, again, take these shots to see what he's going to do, see what the reaction is going to be. Obviously, in an MMA fight, a person's reaction might be different, obviously, because they can throw strikes and do things like grapple. But it's good to see a wrestler's mindset when it comes to defending a single or a double leg takedown, things like that. Here you see he shoots again. Here he goes to try to get to my back. I'm locking the head, and then once I have a good position, I get the head back down, and then we have to reset again. Here I was finally able to reset the camera, and so that we're back in position. Here you see we're locked up. Again, having good posture, good balance is super important in wrestling, and wrestling's definitely helped to improve my balance. There you see I shot a bad single, and then I try to recover. I end up sprawling, and then he gets me against the cage. Here he does a good job. He takes my leg out, and here I'm trying to stay up, and then he gets the takedown because he swings through, which was a really solid one that I enjoyed. And then we end up ending our session right here. Thank you guys again for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. Thanks.